So I just wanted to give you a very quick overview of what the trials actually are. So we really have designed them as action research case studies, which means that they're foremost collaborative action research. So they're bringing together industry partners and advisors to jointly define what is at issue, where are the opportunities that the trials can address. And so this is definitely the thrust of the trials, that the learning comes out of the action, and of course that processes and models are then co-developed that will take these approaches further into the future. And these are the 4 trials. We'll hear a bit more about them by the project officers in a moment, but so just to give you a bit of an overview, we've also got our stalls over there, and we're happy to give more information later on. The trial concepts were developed through a process of filtering, if you like, of the problem, of the issue, of the opportunity, but particularly we introduced them at the 4 regional forums that we ran at the beginning of last year, right into mid-2016, with advisors and farmers in 4 regions. And so you can see that they were pretty well received, with most of the participants seeing the importance of that topic right up at sort of 8 and 9, with of course a few sort of differences that are particularly, or perhaps due to ranges across sector and sectoral priorities. The reason that the 4th trial has only 2 colours there is that the 4th trial was actually developed on the basis of the responses that we got at those forums, and then we only had the opportunity to test it at the 4th forum. Overall, the trials are addressing all of the project aims and objectives, but they're focused particularly on the building and strengthening of engagement and connections between all the stakeholders. So the RDCs, governments, advisors and producers. Finally, the criteria for the trials are their cross-sectoral significance, their interest in a shared good. There's also consideration for opportunities for professional development, and of course on-farm benefit, so everything is directed at creating on-farm benefit here. And then of course the trials will be evaluated for a number of different criteria here, and I'm hoping I'm not racing through, but I'm trying to make up for some time here as well. I'm just doing this here to say that this is a rough trial methodology, and we've sort of moved through phase A, where the trial teams have identified partners who might be interested and would be helpful in participating in the trial, and then we've gone through several phases of engagement with these partners. And importantly, the continued refinement of the problem, or the opportunity rather, is a really, really important part of all of these steps, and it's ongoing. And so is, of course, the evaluation that we try to inbuilt into our processes, a moment where there's time for reflection on how the processes are going, how is the collaboration working, what have we learned so far at every step along the way. And so we're now facing the implementation phase again. There's a bit of a blurring, I would say, between those phases, so they're not exactly demarcated like that. But so just to give you a bit of an orientation as to where we're at in the process of the trials. And I'll leave it at that and hand over. Thank you.